Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the final episode of £5 5 shops. This is the series where I spend £5 in 5 different supermarkets to see how much food we can really save up for a prepper's pantry. As this is a final episode, stay to the end guys, because I'm going to be showing you the all total of 5 shop purchases that I made so you can see how much we saved over the course of the 5 weeks. So this time I was thinking of initially of going to Waitrose, but I was near the vicinity of Sainsbury's, and because I don't go there often, I thought it might be a good idea to pop in and have a look what we can pick up there. Generally, looking at the options in Sainsbury's, again, I know it's store dependent. I haven't really found that to have that much greater of a choice, but I found one of the items that I quite like, which I haven't seen anywhere else, and I'm going to kick off with that. Believe this or not, I found a tin of broad beans in water. I never seen broad beans in water anywhere in any supermarkets. Don't know, let me know if you guys do have some in the different ones. Maybe it's just my local shops, but nonetheless, not the cheapest. It was 75p, and this is 300-gram tin, so it is a small tin. And I know broad beans that do grow easily, but I have an issue with the black fly, and for some reason I just stopped growing them. But nonetheless, I thought I'm gonna give them a go, so that's why I bought one of the tins. Right, next thing, as we're already here, picked up a tin of sweet corn, 65 pence. It seems to be the cheapest one at the moment. And what I like with their sweet corn, you actually have a pull cord, which generally of the budget ones you do not. So I think it's very good. In here, right, I've got some more potatoes, and believe this or not, they actually 37p, which is a penny cheaper than Lidl and Tesco's, which is, I think is good. So I've got one of them. I've got some spaghetti rings at 19 pence, which has been the same. And I've got 2 tins of baked beans at 27p. Right, on this side here, guys, rice, of course, rice, it's how it goes with me. 52p, which is the same across the board. I picked up tomato ketchup for 73p. Don't forget, guys, all the preparedness items for the pantry, it's not just for the long-term storage. At the same time, we need things like condiments. So, and obviously they do last well past their best before date. So if you do build your prepper's pantry, don't forget that you also need things like that as well. And guys, the most expensive thing on my list, right, it's actually a chicken curry. And this was £1.49. Taste probably leaves a lot to be desired. Like I've tried the Asda's basic curry sauce, and I think it's yeah, a little bit revolting, but nonetheless, £1.49. It's got some meat in there, not a lot. Yeah, 15% chicken, 18% carrot. So there's more carrot than more chicken in chicken curry. So tells you something anyway. But it is something different, and at some point I would gonna give it a go. So nonetheless, guys, you can see there's not particularly that vast anyway, but it is what it is. £5. We can still got plenty of carbs. We've got a bit of beans, which is good, and yeah, and some potatoes, that kind of thing. So without further ado, let me get all of the 5 shops together and we can see what we have as a total. So voila, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? So £5, it was 5 shops. If you did this, guys, on a weekly basis, you spend £5 a week. In 5 weeks' time, guys, you're going to have that selection of food. And I think it really shows you, that's the whole idea of me doing those videos, to kind of prove the point, and I show you really how little do you need, but how much food you can save up just for £5 a week. We have a selection here, and I did say, guys, my selection was based on my preparedness and things that I already have. So it will be different, tailored to you guys when you decide to do your shops. But the whole point that we have ourselves some breakfast and a porridge, we've got some rice, we have pasta, we have flour, we can make some bread, you know, we've got some beans, we've got fruit, we've got, we've got carrots, vegetables, we've got some rice pudding, we've got some acid, we have sauces, we have that little pate spreads, we have tuna, beans, we pretty much have, stuff to be able to sustain ourselves. It's not a totally what I suggest you guys have in your prepper pantry, but they are kind of really the key ingredients of the stuff we should be having. So as a recap for some of you who might have not watched the all 5 episodes, there were 5 different supermarkets. We had some Aldi, we had Tesco's, we had Lidl, we had Asda, and we had Sainsbury's. I had to think there for a minute. So doing the comparison, guys, because I found that some shops are better than others in terms of having the budget brands available. But do you know what? I still find that the Tesco's, I know many people diss this, and yes, we do for many reasons, but the variety of the food you can pick up for your £5 pretty much outweighed many other supermarkets. So in my order, I would put the Tesco's being number one for giving the volume for your £5, Asda being number two, alongside of Lidl, because yes, there were slightly different bulkiness things that I bought, but to me, yes, the Aldi was number 4, and I think Sainsbury's was number 5, because to me that didn't really look like it was a lot. Nonetheless, combinedly with all the stuff, I think is absolutely brilliant. So I do, guys, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I do hope that if you haven't started already, it'll give you that little maybe kick just to sort of get yourself started preparing. Even if you do the £5 a month, guys, in the 5 months you'll have enough food to be able to sustain your family for a few weeks. So anyway, guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye bye.